This is my Tineco S7 Pro, my Tineco S7 Steam, and my Tineco S5 Steam, a trio that we've rigorously tested on our channel to be among the best top-tier wet-dry vacuums available. But there's a big question here, because while their premium performance reflects in their really high price tag for some of them, the question remains, which Tineco is going to be the perfect match for you, your home, and your family? And which one is going to be the best value? Because price matters here, so the answer may just astonish you, so let's go and find out together. First, let's start with their physical differences. If you look at them like this, they all look pretty much the same. And a lot of the physical components are going to be very similar. The S5 Steam has a 0.75 liter clean water tank and a 0.75 dirty water tank. The S7 Pro is going to come with the largest tank at 0.85 liters for their clean water and 0.72 for their dirty water. And the S7 Steam is going to be a 0.8 liter clean water and a 0.72 liter dirty water. So basically the same. For battery life, the S7 Steam is going to be cordless. It has 40 minutes of runtime as a wet dry on normal mode, 20 minutes on steam mode. The S7 Pro, also 40 minutes on normal mode, 23 minutes on max mode, and the S5 Steam is corded, so you don't have to worry about batteries at all. And on the S7 Steam, there's going to be 2 steam modes, including a boost mode. On the S5 Steam, it only has 1 steam mode. All 3 are going to use centrifugal air drying. If you have them on the base, you'll notice that the S7 Steams are going to be the largest of the bunch. And on the cordless edition, they have that black bar, and on the corded edition, they actually just have it as 2 separate pieces. So difference in terms of the overall design between corded and cordless. There's not a huge difference in terms of the overall design, in terms of the components between the S7s and the S5s. So you can see on the bodies, they're pretty uniform and how they look in terms of the brush rolls. On the S5 Steam, it's really easy to just utilize it. You can just take it out. The actual brush, though, is going to be popping off to the side because everything is self-contained. If you take a look at the brush roll on your S7, the S7 will come out very easily. This is all magnetized, so you can just pop this out. And here is going to be the brush roll. Notice that the self-propulsion motor is bigger on the S7 Steam than on the regular S7. It's just about, I would say, maybe 50 to 75% bigger. The difference between the Floor 1 S7 Steam and the Pro is going to come down to the app interface as well as the onboard menu. So you can see that Floor 1 has a much more advanced display system. It has the auto mode, max mode, ultra mode, as well as suction mode that you can change the settings inside of the app and on the unit itself. Use the appliance will also be different. It's going to give you your battery level, your cleaning log, your volume. Put it on medium. Floor brush light, controllable floor brush light switch. So if you want the lights to turn on or off, you have your cleaning method, clean water or detergent, versus the Floor 1 Steam 2.0 app, which is going to just give you your relevant information, and you have your various modes: smart, deep, spot, and water suction. So each one of these Tinecos has their own unique characteristics and attributes, including advanced steam cleaning here on the S7. Also get edge to edge here, so you'll see that there's edge to edge on both the Steam as well as the S7. You can see the top of all of their displays, very similar. Handles and the wands are pretty much the same in terms of their overall design. You just see that the S5 has it in white on the buttons. The S7 is coming with the gamepad controller, so you have more features and options in terms of your controls on the S7's iLoop system, versus on your S7 Steam. It's not going to have the most advanced iLoop. What it will come with is the ability to add the steam. These are going to be the clean water tanks. Clean water tank on your S5, S7, and S7 Steam. So remember, you cannot interchange the clean water tanks between the S7s. They are different. Let's run some floor tests to see which one is going to perform the best. So here is our floor. We're going to just spill all of the oatmeal as well as the oat milk on the floor. We want it to be extra lumpy, extra clumpy. We're going to spill it. Because Tineco had to sacrifice some of the space inside of the front roller, it can't pick up these large particles because there's just not enough space for all these particles to go inside at once. So ultimately it clogs up the brush roll and it's not going to be sucked inside. So my best advice is that if you have the S7 Steam and you have a big mess on the floor like the cereal or oatmeal, use a paper towel to pick up most of the large particles, and then you can use your S7 Steam. It's going to work perfect for the rest of the cereal.
Steaming mode. Steam preparation for the first auto mode. Steaming mode. Powering on. Auto mode.
Try it. Here's the oatmeal.
Powering on. Auto mode.
So I have my water tanks here. I'm also going to be using it with this Tineco cleaning solution. Now on the steam unit, we're only using just a little bit. I don't need a lot of detergent. You can see we're just spilling some on the floor. If you just spill water or some liquid on the floor, all three are going to do equally good job. Now, this is going to be that S7 Steam using the water suction mode. But again, the S5 Steam, the S7 Pro, and the S7 Steam, as well as the S3 and the S5, all work great for wet spills.
Powering off. Powered off. Place appliance on charging base.
This is the Tineco S7 Pro. We're going to use it to clean.
Quick self-cleaning requires 2 minutes. Super self-cleaning requires 6 minutes. Press the self-clean button to select.
So we're going to select between the quick clean and the super clean. So
Self-cleaning has started.
Preparing
solution. Starting self-cleaning with steam. Auto-detecting. Cleaning the brush roller. Cleaning the pipe. Cleaning the brush roller. Steaming mode. Steam preparation for the first time is relatively long. Please wait.
Now that we covered pretty much everything about each of the Tinecos, let's do our verdict. As a straight wet drying vacuum, the S7 Steam has better seals. Everything is going to be a little bit more heavy duty. It's not that much heavier than the S7 overall, so you're not adding that much more weight to get the more functionality, but you will not get the ultra mode, you will not get the advanced display, and you'll be losing out on some features that you get on the regular S7 that you do not get on the S7 Steam. And that's because they had to use a lot of that space so that this can produce steam and produce it safely without leaking and breaking. I can't really tell you this is going to last you 2-3 years. What I can tell you is that Tineco is coming with a 2-year warranty. And then I would always recommend purchasing this with some type of credit card that gives you an extended warranty, maybe adding an additional year. So you get 3 years of coverage with your Tineco wet dry vac. And if this lasts you 3 years, well, you're pretty sure it's gonna last you another 2, just because most of the issues will happen within about year 1. So if you're thinking that your Dyson Submarine can pick up wet messes like food or cereal, absolutely not. This is really engineered just for small stains, as well as buffering your floor shiny after you clean it. And it's not going to have the same suction power or the same wet dry capabilities as almost any wet dry vacuum we've ever tested, including from Tineco, Bissell, Shark, regardless of the manufacturer. Just means that this is pretty underpowered and is more for just replacing a wet jet Swiffer, not a wet mop. All 3 are going to be great wet dry vacuums, so you just pick which one is going to be the best for you. And with that, thanks for watching, everybody. This is David with the French Glow, showcasing to you our Tineco S7s and our S5s. Can't make a wrong choice. They're all easy to use. And I'll see you soon. This is David with the French Glow, signing off. Bye, bye, bye.